G'day folks, it's been a while between videos. Of course I haven't uploaded anything since the last Gypsy Wagon video, the time-lapse from Go to Woe. The Gypsy Wagon is sold. When I started building it, I was building it for myself, no intention of selling it. You know, I had future plans and all that kind of thing. But as I went along, it became evident to me that, you know, I took time off work. I wasn't earning any income while I built this thing over a year and a half, and I was basically eating into my savings, and so I realised I needed to recoup my money. And I also started to realise that I was starting to build something of value, and that, you know, it could be worth something and worth selling. So yeah, while I started it with no intention of selling it, and I had an emotional attachment to it, I had come to the realisation that I needed to get my money back. But the good thing is, I get to move on project-wise. I don't like to repeat myself, so I'm free now to just, you know, act on spontaneity, act on inspiration, and just begin a new project and move on from there. Keep it all fresh, you know. So in the meantime, I've had to go back to work and re-establish, you know, my business. My lifelong vocation is a plasterer, or for the overseas people, a drywaller. And you know, I took all that time off to freely work on this thing. But yeah, I've had to go back and re-establish the business and get the income stream happening again. And that's what I've been doing the last few months. Pretty much working flat out. Unfortunately, when I started back, the first job, I severely seized a lower back muscle. Had me bent over like that, and I couldn't stand straight. Took 5 physio sessions to make it come good. And of course I had to start a regime of strengthening exercises, because that's the thing about drywalling or plastering. It's an incredibly laborious job, and you need a body that can handle it consistently. And so if you spend a lengthy amount of time away from it and don't replace that physical output with something else, well, the body is going to recede a little bit. And then you go back to it, you invite calamity, which is what I did. So that was one of the you know, worst things I've experienced, a fully seized muscle to hardness that basically had to be, you know, re-loosened up and massaged the hell out of it. Anyway, I got through that. I'm back into work, back into earning. I don't yet have a project in mind to begin. However, I don't mind, because I think if I try to plan something out, then, you know, it doesn't quite work. It's better when I just act on inspiration and an idea hits me. I do have a couple of things I need to do, which is project worthy. I need to refurbish and build up a trailer for my modern day Gypsy Wagon, for those times when I go job van camping. The job's too far away for me to come home every night, so I load it all up with all the work gear and deal with that on the job. But I need a trailer to just tow the work gear, and then I don't have to worry about all that. So that's where I'm at. I'm readying the wagon for transport. A lovely woman, lovely couple from around about 5 or more hours away in another state, or just inside that other state, have bought it, and yeah, they're going to utilise it, use it, I think in a Airbnb style setup. And one day I'll go there and visit it and stay in it. So I'm readying it for transport. I'm just taking off the outside metal wall art lest it blow off on the journey, and yeah, basically just getting it all ready for a truck to come in and pick it up and take it away. It will be sad to see it go. It's a one-off, it's unique. Boy, what a project. I mean, that's how I envision living my life. just working on things like that. But anyway, we move forward, not backwards. I've done it once before, I can always do it again. Well, you galahs can ride in the wagon for the journey. I've just put the screws back in the holes so they know where to put them again. Unless they change their minds and do whatever they want with them. Another thing that just came to mind is I re-established my goal, my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to acquire some land. And I had to gear all my thought processes towards that. Hence needing to, recover my money, what I spent and all that kind of thing, and also, get right back into work. Because the ultimate goal is to acquire that land. Not have all these things that I can take to the land. So, financially speaking, that's where everything lies, is focus on the goal, focus on the goal. And I'll get there one day. Which made it a little bit easier to let the wagon go. Because my main goal is bigger, more important. Goodbye, Gypsy Wagon. A little bit bittersweet seeing it drive away like that. As it was loading, I was pretty much reliving the whole building process through my head. But I trust and hope that it's on its way to a good home and will be utilised and really well used for what it was built for. And I look forward to seeing it in its new home. As for me, well, what am I going to do? I don't know. As I mentioned, I do have a couple of project ideas, and one that's going to be a high use case for me, being the trailer. But in the meantime, folks, kick back, enjoy your lives, and out of the blue one day there may be an upload. Well, there will be an upload, I just can't say when. But as always, stay safe, folks, and I'll see you sometime in the near future.